It is your boy, the mulatto, Ronin, back on at it again with another banger and fire video for y'all out here today. There y'all out here in the field, out here in Florida, getting these little bit of steps in. I ain't gonna lie, it's hot as fuck out here today, but I gotta get this video in. But you know, I gotta make a really good video, a very, very important topic. It's gonna help a lot of men. So whenever somebody calls you this, see, especially towards us light-skinned, golden race, us type of men, because we do get it bad, because we move, like, bro, we're the most masculine group of people walking, like us men, you know? And we get hit with this label constantly, you know? But don't take this the wrong way. It's honestly a compliment once you understand how women view it. Now, why do women, the topic today, guys, why do women love gay men? Now, this is not my typical type of video or, you know, type of topics. Y'all know I make a lot of, you know, the light skin type of videos, but it hit me today, man, because I was watching a video. And also, you guys who know, watch me on the channel, I used to be a male exotic dancer at one point, and I learned a lot, man, you know, because like when I was a dancer, you know, back in the day, and I ain't gonna lie, I might go back to it. The damn economy, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as I get that six pack back, oh man, I ain't gonna lie, might be back up in there. But you know, when I was doing that back in the day, you know, at the time, yeah, a few gay guys up there in the club, but all the women would love them. And I just pulled a gay dude aside. I was just chatting with him. I was like, hey bro, why women go crazy for y'all? You know, why is it whenever a man say he's straight, it's just a turn off to a lot of women? And he said, bro, you want to know why? And I said, why? Because we're honest and we're open. See, that's the first thing. But the second thing, he said, Al, I'm gonna need you to take a good look around when you walk outside this club. How many motherfuckers do you see out here that are in decent shape just like us? And how many people walking around can even attract a decent woman or just woman in general just off of looks? And I said, damn, you know, not really. Yeah, not really none. He said, exactly. And then who's the most demonized in America? People of color, yeah, because you're black. But you know, I'm mixed. And y'all already know the allegations we be getting, us light-skinned people, like especially us men. And listen, nothing against anything, like, is that your, hey, that's what you do, that's what you do. I mean, personally, not for me. A lot of people second question me because, like, oh, once they hear you're a dancer, like, oh, that's a little sus. I'm like, nah, bro. It's like anybody who worked in that environment, like, nah, bro. That, like, it ain't us men. Nah, man, it ain't even like that. Once you know how that environment works, like, come on. But yeah, you know, bro was telling me, and yeah, you know, once he had told me that, he said, wow, it do make a lot of sense. He's like, and you as a light-skinned dude, because he was telling me that too, said, this is why you get it so bad, because, you know, this is why a lot of us darker-skinned dudes be on y'all at times. And I said, what you mean? He said, because y'all walking up here, y'all got the lighter skin from birth, and then y'all got the nerve to go hit the gym, and then you flexing with the white supremacy that's in you. That's why we be coming at y'all kind of hard. Gay dude, funny as fuck. But he said, now you cool. But yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that's why we get the jealousy towards y'all at times. And I just found it so funny. But he said, yeah, man, like the main reason, you know, why a lot of women are like, they gravitate to those type of men is really just for cleanliness. Like, guys, there's a lot of dudes looking real sloppy. You know, listen, I'm a nerdy dude, I ain't gonna lie, but I still look decent. I ain't gonna lie, I do gotta get the hair rebraided. That's why I got this turban on. I gotta clean up the beard too. I gotta hit up the barbershop either today or tomorrow. Gotta get cleaned up out here as well. But, you know, but for some reason, when you're a man that just care about your presentation, and you're a Christian man as well, you know, you're gonna go through a lot, and you'll start to understand the world and why things are the way they are once you start to hit the gym, take care of your body. Now I understand why people swing for the other team, because guess what? When you do decide to become more attractive, which you're supposed to be, God don't want you fat and ugly. Listen, God loves all, but at the same time, he don't want you fat in the motherfucker now. He don't want that. He wants you to be healthy and strong, protected. But the problem is, you know, masculinity and working out healthy is so demonized, and then shit is so ass backwards here in America. You know, that's really why it's it gets such a bad rap and mislabeling out here nowadays. But in the Bible, it even speaks of that. A lot of times you're gonna end up in some wild places, and listen, man, everybody got their things they should be doing, but I mean, you're gonna get tested a lot when you do become more attractive. Working a job is a lot more tougher. Solid foundation of friends is a lot more tougher. That's why I like making this light-skinned mulatto type of content, because it really resonates with a lot of my people, and I feel like it's very beneficial. And I know we move so different from a lot of people, because we mix, and the things that we go through, and identity crisis and everything, mix that plus attraction. Lord have mercy, man. It's a wild roller coaster. But yeah, I think a lot of women deep down know. Like, listen, yeah, you got some men, yeah, they swinging for the other team full on. Like, they might just be fully into that, but me personally, knowing what comes with being attractive, because I'm gonna be real with you, when you do become more attractive, especially you walk around looking like this, you don't get as many women like you think. And at first I thought, that's bullshit, it can't be true. But then I started to hear other groups of men say it, and I was like, hold on, this ain't no race thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, that does have something to do with it too. But at the same time, like this, it's biblical. When you get in decent shape, man, you're gonna be the most misunderstood, mislabeled, everything. You're the last person that anybody want to see shine and just outperforming everybody. This whole world is competition at the end of the day. It's crazy part, I'm not even trying to compete with any of y'all motherfuckers out here. I'm just trying to live life, The motherfuckers still threatening. Imagine if I was actually competing. But, with that said, man, yeah, it's a lot that comes when you do become more attractive. Testosterone jumping as a man. You look around, relationships gonna become automatically more difficult for you. Now on top of that, you mix being light skinned, mix on there you're a mulatto in America. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, you're gonna have to you're gonna get tested a lot, I'm gonna tell you that. So with all that fuckery, and it's not just us, it's all different groups of men. We live in such a weird time. So you're a straight man and you look decent, I ain't gonna lie, it comes with a lot. And it can be very, very lonely. A lot of men, they're not built like me. They're not built to just be like, hey, I'm just gonna keep grinding, get a woman here and there. A lot of them be like, hey, and me personally, I like older women, And another thing too, you gotta also understand when you do become more attractive as a man, is that it's more dangerous to be with you. You ain't that guy you can just flex out there with, because you're gonna piss off a lot of people, and trust me, get real dangerous. So hell, even with celebrities, man, like, this shit is real. But best believe when you make it, here they come. Cause best believe if Chris Brown was working at a fast food joint, yeah, he'll probably still be pulling women, but he wouldn't be doing as good like he is now, because he got a name. And it's not out of clout, money, it's just like, you look decent, you're already attractive. And even with Tupac, looking back at his situation, not a bad looking dude either. And he would say, yeah, man, was like, when I got this money, it's like, here come all the women. He couldn't understand it. You gotta understand, man, it's too dangerous to be with attractive man. You're gonna get mislabeled, you're gonna get the most hate. So with that reason, that's why you'll see a lot of attractive dudes just go swinging for the other team, bisexual, and or they, you know, fully straight. Like me, I'm straight, you know. But I know the type of woman to deal with. A lot of dudes, they ain't taught type of woman to deal with when you still young and building. Even if you do look good, I deal with older women, you know, because when you out there with older woman or average looking woman, ain't too many people finna try you like that. You know, like most fat motherfuckers, they gonna get out there and be like, oh, see, he got our leftovers. Yeah, that's a fat motherfucker for you. But a real one knows that, hey, you gonna be fighting like a motherfucker every day you come out there with a beautiful woman. If both of y'all looking good, nah, there's a lot that comes with it. For a lot of dudes, you know, they can't control their urges. They ain't like, dang, I gotta go hit something. I think it's just out of desperation. And I'll argue that's the same for the women too. Y'all women, let me know if that's the same thing. Back in the day, I used to trip when it come down to a woman being swinging for the other team. I just couldn't understand it. But back in the day, you know, I just didn't know. But then when you get more attracted, you get some muscle on you, you start getting that raw desire, and you see how the dynamics start to shift. And you have to move differently as a man. And you see why, oh, that's why this, that's why that, you know. So you understand things more, the better you get as a man, you know. But I just had to make this quick video, so next time somebody call you gay, that is honestly a compliment at this point. I'm like, oh, you're telling me, oh, I'm clean, I'm healthy. Oh yeah, I'm be real with you, do a lot of work, like as an ex-dancer, motherfuckers is not sloppy, man. Like it be the like, bro, like the sloppy people really be like the fat people. Like the gay people, bro, they really do be on their shit, man. But that's all I gotta say. It's your boy Mulatto Ronin. Y'all let me know what y'all think. All the women, am I right? Am I wrong? But I just had to speak on this topic, man. But at the end of the day, listen, like I said before, I'm straight. But I have been in situations, you know, yeah, groups of people, and yeah, you know, getting to learn about this person, that person. Got friends, you know, yeah, they rock with, you know, the other team and everything. Don't bother me whatsoever. Just don't bring that sweet shit over here. But y'all women, let me know, is that why y'all tend to gravitate? Also, another thing, the energy as well, man, because y'all gay motherfuckers some funny ass people, you know. So because like a lot of motherfuckers out here nowadays, man, they just be boring as fuck, you know. Not a lot of like, ain't a lot of people comfortable in their own skin. And women see that like, oh, that motherfucker confident, he'll go. That's how a lot of women look at that, you know. Now I'm good, I ain't, nah. I mean, I know we got some wild men out here. I'm good, man. Y'all can have that, but I just want to make a quick video. You attract a dude and you get hit with these allegations all the time. That's why, you know. And plus, a lot that comes with being more attractive as a man. That's all I gotta say. Like and subscribe, share. Let me know what y'all want to see more of these types of videos. I tend to stick with my light skin videos, but y'all take it easy. I just had to speak on this.